we've managed to do it again. Not only have I made an even more optimized build, it might be one of the best 6-6 builds in 2K24. You know our builds can dribble. You know we can speed boost. We get the best sigs. What's a build without contact dunks? You know we're dunking the ball. We ain't doing no layups around here. But if you do want to do layups, this build gets you the best layup package in the game by far. You know we got defense, you know we get steals, blocks, all that. We get stops, bro. We're fast, strong on this build. We get immovable enforcer. I had to just fly around because people were following me. This build does it all. Now, I used this build yesterday on stream. We ran up 20,000 without even really trying. This build is it, bro. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to drop a like, subscribe. We're on that grind at 100,000 subs. And I think 2K just came out with that new TOS stuff. I haven't even seen it yet. I know some people are accepting it. I'm gonna accept it. I don't know about y'all. You have to accept it if you want to play the game, so I don't know. But I'm gonna go ahead and get into how to make this build. My inside out score, I am a 94 overall. I didn't really feel like getting to 95. I was really close. I'm like 70% there to 95. I just didn't feel like grinding out the rest. I kid you not, maybe like 20 minutes after I was done recording this video, I got to 95. But like I said, bro, this build's amazing. Let's get into how to make it. I'm kind of running out of spots now. I got to make a new account. I got too many guard builds. This is actually the last spot. All right, so getting into how to make this build. We don't use those NBA templates, the community builds. They don't be making the builds optimized, bro. Right hand, left hand don't matter. And as you've seen, I have a lot of guard builds. Me, my mods, my subs, people around the community. We've been testing out things that do and don't work in this game. And that's how I'm coming up with like how to make these builds as optimized as possible. But getting to the position and stuff, we're a point guard, of course. We're gonna be 6'6". At the start of the game, everyone thought that 6'7" and 6'8" were the meta. Some people made 6'6". I even made a 6'6" as my first build. And yeah, 6'6" are ultimately the best build choice or build height choice for our guard because they get a high 3, pretty much the same defensive stats as a 6'7". They can still speed boost and everything. They just get the most out of their stats with the height. So 6'6". With the weight, we are going to be 197 pounds. Very specific. Not 196, not 198, 197. And I'll go over why a little bit later on in the video. Our wingspan, 6'6". Lowest as possible. So boom, click continue. And so off rip, we're getting contact dunks, bro. We're gonna have that 89 driving dunk, and so we get our pro and I think elite contact dunks. I think that's the package. I think that's what it's called. I don't know. On my previous builds, I went 90 so I could get gold precision dunker. You just don't need it. I'm gonna be real. You just do not need it. 89, more than perfect. Now for our layup, we're gonna have an 85 layup. Scratch that. Actually, we're gonna have an 88 layup, and this gets us Devin Booker layup style, which has one of the most broken floaters in the game, in float game Hall of Fame. But later on, I'm gonna go over like how you can remake this build, and you won't have the 88 layup. You'll have an 85. But the build I made, 88 layup, Giant Slayer Hoff, Gold Acrobat, Float Game Hoff, Pro Touch Hoff, Scooper Hoff, and like I said, the D-Book layup. Moving on down to the 3-ball, we shoot the lights out the gym, bro. Whether it's stage, park, whatever you're playing, you're going to be able to shoot. So we have a 92 3-ball on this build, and if you've ever used anything over like an 85, you know you're probably not gonna miss if you're open. So we got that 92 3-ball. In our free throw is just gonna be a 67, and our middies just gonna be a 77. With middies in this game, you can hit very consistently with like a 65. So we have a 77 with all these gold shooting badges. We're not missing any middies. Fades, post shots, whatever, you're not gonna miss them if you time it right. Now our ball handle, bro, you know we can speed boost. So we got an 85 ball handle. And I know some people are like, oh, why not go 86 to get Kemba escape? I use Jimmy Butler escape. If you watch my dribble tut, in my opinion, Jimmy's the best in the game. Or outside of Trae Young, Jimmy's extremely good. I don't use Kemba. And since I don't use Kemba, I actually get to put that stat on something else. So 85 ball handle. We are gonna have a 75 speed ball. So that way we get LeBron dribble style, which is way better than Devin Booker. Don't be using Devin Booker. Don't use Magic. Don't be using Zach LaVine. LeBron or Pro, those are the best dribble styles in the game for tall guards. If you're under 6'5", of course use Kyrie Irving, but as a 6'6", we're getting that LeBron James. Our pass accuracy, in the past I would always go 75 for my pass ac. We're not doing that no more. We're just going 70. Boom. And when you go 70, you still get great passing animations. You still throw the ball fast. The 70 pass ac is perfect. 75, I used to go 75 in the past so I could get John Morant pass style. We just don't need it anymore. Just using the default pass out is easily the best. So boom, 70. We got our playmaking done, our shooting, and pretty much our finishing done. Now the defense. We are gonna have an 85 steal. And if you know, steals are very broken in this game. If you know what you're doing, you're going to get a steal. If you know when to reach, you're going to get a steal. I dropped the defense tut where I go over how to get steals. I'm telling you, you should really watch it because when you figure out how to get steals, it's pretty broken. 85 steal. We're gonna have a 68 block. We get that chase down artist, and trust me, this is enough. You get a lot of blocks or chase downs with just having this on bronze. It's kind of weird that it's like that. Now, yeah, having like a 92 block is, of course, you're gonna get way more blocks, but a 68 as a 6'6" guard is legit all you need. Now with interior defense, which separates this this build from my sharpshooter build. We're gonna have an 82 interior. And so we're not really making this build to like stop big men or anything. Cause if you're playing someone who's gonna drop step you, the 82 interior is not gonna do anything. We're making this so we get workhorse gold. And this badge alone makes a huge difference for getting those loose balls. Pause. Like getting rebounds, your player picking up the ball after a steal, you get the ball a lot faster than having this one like bronze. So 82 interior, you can't see it right now because we have to upgrade our stamina and stuff. And that's it with the defense. So I know some people be like, oh, your perimeter defense, blah, 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 blah. It's not an issue at all. I'm telling you, I don't play stage 2s and 1s. I don't just be playing bots the entire time, all right? 55 perimeter as a 6'6" is more than good enough. Now, if you're like 6'2", yeah, you're kind of pushing it, but we're 6'6". You get stops, you get contests all the time. Watch my videos, watch my live streams. It's not an issue at all. But getting to the speed, we're gonna have an 81 speed, and that's just high enough so we get speed booster silver. And if you look at my clips, you look at me dribbling, that's all you need. Once again, we're making this build as optimized as possible, and like with good stats too. Like I'm not just like giving you trash stats. Like these are like genuinely good stats. With Excel, we're gonna have a 66 Excel. Excel doesn't matter in this game, and a lot of people figure that out in season 1. So I stopped making my builds with Excel. It is nice having it, but once again, you just don't need it. Our strength, we're gonna have a 71 strength, and this is gonna be just enough to get us immovable bronze, and that badge alone does wonders. I made a short not too long ago talking about it. With that badge, you can take people out of dunks, layups, all that stuff. It's very broken, and you get more bumps. So that immovable pretty much acts as our clamps since we don't have clamps. Very broken badge. Our vert, we're gonna have a 78 vert so we get our contact dunks. It has to be a 78. We get posterizer silver, chase down, all that good stuff. And then finally just max out the stam, 97, boom. You see that workhorse popped up, handles for days. This build is broken. This is a build I made. So once again, just going through, we have the 88 layup, so we get fearless gold, giant slayer Hoff, all these great finishing badges, and most importantly, LeBron layup package and Devin Booker. Really D-Book, because D-Book's floater, oh my god, it's broken. Next with the driving dunk, you know we got contact dunks. Come on, bro. Now on this build, we can't standing dunk, and I always stress to make a build that can standing dunk because it only requires a 40 standing dunk rating, and we have a 35. But with certain dunk packages, like athletic hangs off too, you pretty much get standing dunk animations. I might show y'all what I'm talking about later on, but I'm gonna touch back on that in a second. Our shooting, come on, we shoot the lights out the gym. We have great shooting badges, great shooting stats. You pretty much get any jump shot in the game. No, you get every jump shot in the game that you want for this height. We can speed boost, pass the ball perfectly, get some of the best sigs for this height. Once again, great defense, workhorse goal. I can't express how like broken this badge is. You really do get on the floor faster than other people. It's a really good badge. Perimeter defense, dead not an issue. When we were playing stage yesterday, we ran up 20k when I had a 30 perimeter defense. So just imagine when I have the 55, right? 55, you get stops. 85 still, perfect, bro. The 91's nice, but 85, it's all you need. You know when to reach, you'll get the steal. We have chase down, we get blocks. We have a 52 rebound. Sadly, we don't have rebound chaser, but a 52 is still really high. Like you're gonna get the board. You don't need rebound chaser to get rebounds. So 52 rebound, 81 speed. We're fast. We get speed booster silver. Excel doesn't really matter in this game. We have strength on this build, so we get more stops with that immovable enforcer. Physical handles. We get contact dunks, and then finally the 97 stam. This build is broken. So I'm just like click X to show you what the build name is and who the shades are. So who does it say? It says World Be Free, De'Aaron Fox, and Lonzo Ball. And so yeah, this is the inside out scorer. But once again, that's not like a unique name or anything. If it was like two-way inside out scorer slashing playmaker, yeah, it'd be tough, but it's just an inside out scorer. But how you can make this build a little bit better, if we were to keep all the stats the same, right? But we went with an 85 layup, not the 88. This just gets us float game gold, and that's all you need. I went around asking maybe like 20 people in the community if there's a big difference between Hall of Fame float game and gold float game, and they were saying that there was. In my experience, there's not. If you know how to time a floater, you're gonna make it with just gold float game. Like that's more than enough. So we're not gonna waste the stats going the Hall of Fame level. I wish I didn't do that. Instead, we're gonna put those extra stats on the standing dunk. So now we get a 45 standing dunk. We unlock all the basic standing dunks in this game, and that's all you need. If you play stage and you play people that like to run, this is pretty much all they have is just a 45 standing dunk. So we get the 45 standing dunk now. Same shooting, same playmaking, all that stuff. Oh, let's put the interior back up, boom. But from here, you can go with like a couple different directions. You can either put your stamina up, get 99 stam. You could go higher on the strength and get gold physical handle, so boom. I don't think that's the way I would go. You don't really need physical handles gold. It is nice to have, but you don't need it. I don't think you can get rebound chaser yet. Yeah, you still can't get rebound chaser. If I went up on that, you still can't get rebound chaser. Oh, I didn't even realize you got to start dropping your close shot. I think this was at like a 69 or something. We can drop this down to a 65, and so now we get even more stats. If you wanted that Tyrese Halliburton behind the back, you could boom, now get that. Oh no, you can get Kimba escape now if you really wanted it. You can't get Tyrese Halliburton behind the back. You could get Dimer Silver if you wanted to. You might be able to get rebound chaser. Actually, you get rebound rebound chaser now. Okay, boom. Or once again, like do the stam. Yeah, there's just a whole bunch of different things you could do. When you lower that driving layup and close shot, you can get standing dunks. Me personally, I'll probably just go rebound chaser and then max out the stamina like that, and just put the extra stats on like free throws on. I don't know. That's probably what I would do. But yeah, pretty much the whole thing I was getting to, you don't need that flow game Hall of Fame. It's just pointless. You don't need it. All right. But now I'm just loading to the build and show you everything that I would upgrade first because y'all always ask for it. So let me go ahead and make my build again. All right, load into the city. I'm almost at the park. And boom ski. All right, we load into the build. All right, dude. And the first things I would upgrade, just get into like an 85 overall. We don't really need the 89 driving dunk yet, so we can just go like 87. Honestly, you could just go 84. Let's just go 84 starting off. Let's get that 3 ball as high as possible. We can go 90. Ball handle, all this stuff, we gotta max this out if we want to be playing like 2s and 3s. Pretty much, you just want to upgrade stats you're going to need. So like if you're playing 2s, you need to be able to pass the ball. You need to be able to dribble. You need to be able to shoot, dunk, all that good stuff. And you actually need to somewhat get a stop. So we want our steal. And then of course, some of your physical stats. You just want to do something along this area. You don't have to do exactly this, just something that you know is gonna help you out, you know? But if you want to get to 90 overall, like if you have your rebirth unlocked like I do, we can max out that 3 ball, max out that dunk, max out that layup. We can actually get standing dunks now. So let's just go 40. We don't need the 45. We can start doing our vert to get our contact. Ooh, okay, let's see. Let's hold up. All right, I think this is probably what I would start going with. All right, something like this. If I was getting to like 90 overall, probably something like this. So now I can pass the ball a little bit better. I can speed boost, all that stuff. I can really shoot. I can really dunk. I get the D-book layup. Great defense. We're just lacking our strength, all of our contact dunks, and like some of our shooting badges and some defensive badges and stuff. But this is just a 90 overall. If you watch my video on how to upgrade your player fast and how to get all your badges, all that good stuff, you can literally max out a build in like 5 hours. So like for a normal player, 2 days, let's say like 3 days, and you get VC while doing it. So this is probably what I would do. And that does it for the build, y'all. All right, y'all, that does it for the build video, bro. If y'all enjoyed this, if y'all plan on making this build, let me know in the comments. Drop a like and subscribe too. But like I said, it's me, boy GB3. I'll see y'all next time, man. Peace out, chat.